Hey, how are you doing? I hope that you're doing well. So, doing your best sounds like a lot of effort, and it really can. But if you think about it, you've got such a limited amount of time in the day and in your lifetime. Why would you not spend it doing your absolute best? See, doing your best sounds like something that you will see on some kind of a motivational placard. And my videos are basically just motivational placards in like, I don't know, 10 to 18 minutes, depending on which one you're watching. But it does sound like this unattainable thing that's always there to motivate. You can do it! Do your best! Yeah! It does sound like one of those things that's unattainable and unachievable, but it really shouldn't be. The difficult thing, I think, is that everybody's best is different. Your best will be different from my best, and my best is different from, I don't know, somebody that's really quote unquote conventionally successful. It all depends on the person, their skills, where they are in life, and their specific mindset on the day that they're being asked, are they doing their best? Doing your best is kind of a moving goal. It's something that shifts from day to day. Every day, your best is going to be a little bit different. Some days, you're going to have a lot of energy to give. Some days, you're going to have a lot of energy to do wonderful and marvelous things. And other days, you're not going to have all that energy, and your best is going to be slightly less, or your best is going to be to only do a single task for that day. And it's okay. It's very important to understand that that is okay. You can't every day rush through 1,000 tasks and get your entire to-do list done. It's not physically possible, and I don't think it's maintainable. It's not something that you should be doing. And very often it feels like the world want us to be these people that keep on running and keep on going and keep on hustling and keep on doing everything it gets a lot. The thing is, a cheetah runs, I don't know what, 70 kilometers an hour or something. They run very, very fast. They have the capability of running very fast, but only for short bursts. No animal on this planet is made to perform at 100% efficiency at all times. Even if you have a machine that operates at 150% of its efficiency, eventually it'll break down because it wasn't made to operate at that high efficiency the whole time. You as a person, you are not made to operate at an extremely high efficiency all the time. It's important to stay motivated and to stay efficient the whole time, but it's also important to understand that doing your best will differ from day to day. Some days you're going to be extraordinary and you're going to do incredible things, and other days it's going to be a little bit less, and you will be less, let's call it, efficient, but you will still be able to do one task. And other days you might not be able to do even one task, and that's also perfectly okay, because you need time to rest, you need time to recoup, you need time to prepare yourself for those bursts in which you will run 70 kilometers an hour. If you can actually run 70 kilometers an hour, number one, that's very impressive. And number two, you should pursue a career in sports. But what I'm trying to say is it's important to set goals, to make sure that you're doing your best, to strive for perfection. But understand that you won't always be able to strive for perfection. But let's try to do our best. Let's try to do our best every single day. And how do I do that? Well, number one, we set goals. Make sure that you have something to work towards. If you have a goal in mind, it's a lot easier to run towards that thing. They say that you will miss 100% of the goals that you don't set. And it's absolutely true. If you don't have something to run towards, if you don't have something to work towards, then you won't be able to accomplish that thing. It's unfortunately just the way that it is. So, number one, set goals. Number two, understand that your best is different from anybody else's best. You have a different set of skills, you have a different mindset, you're at a different stage in your life. Your best and somebody else's best is not the same, and that is why it's important not to get into the comparison game. Sure, comparison can be helpful to motivate us to be better. Maybe you see somebody that draws better than you, or that sings better than you, or that maybe you're a coder and they code better than you. It's important to strive for that goal, but understanding that my best is not that person's best is very important. So be realistic, be logical about it. And then, number 3, it's also very, very important to understand that your best will evolve. So in the beginning, let's say you start off with a brand new skill. Let's say you started drawing today, or coding today, or doing something today. Today is not necessarily going to be fantastic, but you might be able to draw a circle, or code a Hello World application, or something like that. Start small, because as you grow as a person, as you evolve as a person, as you become more mature in your skills and in life, your best will evolve with that. You will become more efficient, you will become better at things, and your best will also shift. You will become quicker and more capable. That is the correct word. You will become more capable. So your best will evolve as you grow and as you change and as you become more efficient. So understand that your best today is not the same as your best tomorrow. But as long as you're doing your best, well done. You're already going towards your full potential. You're already growing towards your full potential. Greet every day with the mindset of, man, I've got limited time on this planet. I've got limited time here. And I want to be sure to do the best that I can, because that's the way that you're going to leave a legacy. That's the way that you're going to leave an impression. That's the way that you're going to make your mark on this world. By doing your best, by living a life of excellence, by striving to do whatever you do at that stage the best you can. So I want to motivate you. Be the best person that you can be. Be the best that you can be in whatever field you find yourself in, or whatever skill or hobby you're taking on. Try your best, but also just know that your best is going to differ from day to day, and that your best is different from other people's bests at that stage in your life. I hope that this video gave you some motivation, gave you some inspiration, and gave you some hope. Please have a fantastic day. If you like the video, maybe like or subscribe or whatever. I'm not your mom, do whatever you want. And I just want to thank you so much for watching me and for being here. Take care of yourself. Bye. Thanks for watching.